Students, today we are going to start with the topic types of quadrilateral. Types of quadrilateral. In this we are going to discuss first definition of quadrilateral. Quadrilateral is a four-sided closed polygon. Any four-sided closed figure is said to be a polygon. I have drawn two examples of this. Here DEFG and ABCD both are quadrilaterals. Now let's start with the elements of a quadrilateral. Elements are sides, angles, and many more elements are there. First, we are going to discuss about the sides of a quadrilateral. Here AB, BC, CD, and DA are the four sides. Angles, angle A, angle B, angle C and angle D. It has four angles. Adjacent angles. Adjacent angle like D and C is the first pair of adjacent angle. A and B is the next pair. B and A is the another pair. And we have one more pair like B and C. So we have four pair of adjacent angles. Now next is the sides, pair of adjacent sides. Next is adjacent side AB and BC. This is your first pair of adjacent side. Next is BC and CD. BC or CB you can write. CD, this is your second pair. CD and DA. That how we are writing this? Actually, one vertex should be common between the adjacent sides, like CB and CD. In this pair, C is common. If you take AD and DC, in that D is common. If you take AB and BC, in that B is common. So I have written AB, BC, BC, CD, next pair, CD and DA, and the last pair we are left with DA and AB. And in this last pair we are having A common. Next element is opposite angles. Next is opposite sides AB, and the side opposite to AB is CD. AB and CD. Next is BC and AD. So this is your two pairs of opposite side. Next we can discuss opposite angles. Opposite angle. Angle A. In this figure we are having four angles. So angle opposite to A is angle C, which is clear from the figure. Angle A and C is forming a pair of opposite angle. Next is angle B and angle D is forming another pair of opposite angles. Next element is diagonals. In this figure we can draw the diagonal by joining A and C, B and D. So here we are having two diagonals, AC and BD. As you already know about the definition of the diagonal, it is a line which is formed by joining non-consecutive vertices of a quadrilateral. Now let's start with the next type of quadrilateral, that is trapezium. So trapezium is a quadrilateral which has one pair of parallel sides. Like this I have put the arrow. So these two sides are parallel and nothing is said about these two sides. So it is a trapezium. If in case of this trapezium, I will take two other sides, non-parallel sides as equal, then this trapezium will become a isosceles trapezium. I have written a trapezium is called isosceles trapezium if non-parallel sides of a trapezium are equal. So these are the two non-parallel sides. If these two sides are equal, then this trapezium will become isosceles trapezium. Now, let's start with the next type of quadrilateral, that is kite. So ABCD is a kite here. In this, adjacent sides are equal. AB and AD are two adjacent sides. AB and AD are adjacent because here A is the common vertex of them. And in this, BC and CD are the another pair of adjacent side in which C is common. So AB is equal to AD and BC is equal to DC. A kite is a type of a quadrilateral whose adjacent sides are equal. So I have written adjacent sides are equal. Now let's start with the properties of kite. Diagonals of the kite are perpendicular to each other, and in this figure, angle B is equal to angle D, but angle A is not equal to this angle C. This is the another property. And one diagonal bisect the other diagonal. That means diagonal are perpendicular to each other as well as they bisect each other. Now, let's start with the next type, that is parallelogram. A parallelogram is a type of a quadrilateral with two pair of parallel sides. ABCD is a parallelogram here. In this figure, side AB and CD both are parallel to each other and they are equal to each other. And just like this, opposite sides AD and BC is parallel to each other as well as equal to each other. And it is a part of our properties of a parallelogram. I have written opposite sides are equal and parallel. So I can write here AB is equal to CD and AB is parallel to CD. In the similar manner, I can write next pair AD is equal to BC and AD is parallel to BC. Opposite angles are also equal. Like angle A is equal to angle C and angle B is equal to angle D. So angle A is equal to angle C and next pair is angle B is equal to angle D. Diagonals bisect each other. Like this, ABCD is a parallelogram. I have drawn the figure again. In this figure, diagonal AC and BD bisect each other. That means you can say that AO is equal to OC, AO is equal to OC and BO is equal to DO. Because diagonals are bisecting each other, that means they are dividing each other into two equal parts. So I have written OA is equal to OC and OB is equal to OD. Adjacent angles are supplementary. Like we have discussed earlier, that sides are parallel. If the sides are parallel, then we can say that these two angles form a linear pair, or you can say they are supplementary. So adjacent angles are supplementary. So I can write four pairs like A and B is forming 180 degree. Supplementary means they are forming 180 degree. Angle B plus angle C also form 180 degree. Angle C and angle D, they also form 180 degree, and in a similar manner A and B also makes 180 degree angle. So adjacent angles are supplementary. Now let's start with the types of a parallelogram. Earlier we have discussed types of a quadrilateral. Now these are the types of a parallelogram. First type is rhombus. Rhombus is a type of a parallelogram whose all sides are equal. Since it is a type of a parallelogram, so it satisfies all the properties of a parallelogram, like opposite sides are equal and parallel, adjacent sides are equal. I have written sides are equal, means all sides are equal. AB, BC, CD, DA, all of its sides AB, BC, CD and DA, all sides are equal. And opposite sides are parallel. Like AB is parallel to CD and BC is parallel to DA. As in the case of a parallelogram, opposite sides are parallel. So similar is the case of the rhombus. Opposite sides are parallel here. Opposite angles are also equal because it is a type of a parallelogram. So it satisfies all the properties of a parallelogram. Next is diagonal AC and BD bisect each other and they are perpendicular to each other. That means they form 90 degree here and they are equally dividing each other. Like you can say AO is equal to OC and OB is equal to OD, and here at the center they are making 90 degree with each other. Now, next type of parallelogram is a square. ABCD is a square. Square is a type of a parallelogram whose all sides are of equal length and each angle is of 90 degree. Here angle A, B, C and D all are making 90 degree. So it is a square. Now, properties of the square. It is a type of a parallelogram, so it has all the properties of, it satisfies in fact all the properties of a parallelogram, like opposite sides are equal and parallel. I have written all sides are equal. Opposite sides are parallel. Opposite sides are parallel. All angles are equal, that is each angle is of 90 degree. And next is diagonals are perpendicular to each other and bisect each other. And it has one more property. Diagonals are equal also. I have written AC is equal to BD. So it has one more additional property about the diagonal. Diagonals are equal. They bisect each other. They bisect each other at right angle. That means they are making 90 degree at the center.